evening, folks. Welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. If you are part of the replay, jump down below and say boo in the comments. Otherwise, if you're here live, jump over to the live chat and say hi. Let me know that you're here and get excited because we're finally, after so many weeks of delay, we have finally kicked off the $20,000 Backpack of Vic Kids fundraiser for this year. And we're doing it for Christmas for Kids in Care. Now, I have been talking about this for the last couple of weeks because we've been doing pre-fundraising, but now we've officially launched, and we're going to talk a lot about that at the start of this stream, how you can actually get involved. Some of you have already jumped in, but there's a few little details I need to make sure people are understanding, just because, I mean, it's not that confusing, but it can get confusing, and I've tried to make it as simple as possible. We are almost on $1,000 already, so a big thank you to you all. We'll quickly just see who's here, and then we're going to get into breaking it down, how you guys can get involved, what's going to happen, and all the exciting things that's going to happen throughout this campaign of 12 weeks. It'll be a total of 13 streams. This is stream number 1. Buckle up. It's going to be probably a pretty cool, crazy roller coaster ride in a good way. Yeah, let's see who's here. We've got Narayna in the house. How are we doing? Yo, yo, yo. We've got Justin in the house. Good evening. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. We got, Jason, future scheduling mess with the old man. I was super early to October 1st. Well, you're welcome to hang out there too. No, I appreciate you being here, mate. Thanks for being here. Regan's in the house. How are we doing? We've got Camu Boy. We have Andrew. If you do guys want to get into the fundraising, that's where you can click through. But we're going to talk about it in a minute just to make sure people understand. What's up, Jason? Thank you again. Two highs. Yo, we got Nick in the house. How we doing? Johnny Boy, good evening. Happy Wednesday, you charitable lifestyle legends. Nearly $1,000 done already to kickstart this with the kids. Great work, everyone. Yeah, we're on $985. I'm going to show all these details very, very soon, which is pretty cool. We should get to $1,000 tonight, which is good. And we're aiming for that 20,000. We got Katrina in the house. How we doing? Been great. A few things coming to fruition, and the kids are back to school. Ooh. Dion, my man, how you doing, buddy? We got Trickster's Cove in the house as well, and we got Regan saying he enjoyed the whatnot today. Thank you. I did my first whatnot. It was a great success. We did over $600, which I had no anticipation be doing that much. I was aiming to do 150. That was the goal. So folks absolutely blew it out of the water. We even went into overtime and did some encore Pokemon cards. Like, it was wild. And I've scheduled another one for next week, so we'll be back there again. Yeah, doing it all again with lots of vintage Pokemon next week. All right, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much. And if you've already made some donations, again, thank you so much. I want to make sure we're doing everything correct. We had to change platforms. We had to do things a little bit different this year, which makes it maybe not as simple as everyone expects it to be. I've tried to make it as simple as possible. I've got a 7-minute video there. I've got all the instructions there as well. Some people have got it figured out. Some people haven't, and that's why I want to spend some time and go through it. So we're going to do that in a second. We got Forest Fines. How you doing, sir? And Cameron, I'm not happy with whatnot. My payments kept getting declined. Interesting. I've still got your card, mate. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to share screen, and I just want to take everyone through. So this is the link that I shared earlier. Up on screen if you want to jump into the giveaway. But I want to, sorry, not into the giveaway, into the raffle. Now, I want to be very clear that our focus for this fundraising is for the kids, right? You can make a donation. Any donation you make into this campaign is tax deductible. Be it $5, $100, $1,000, whatever. There is a video here that you can watch. It goes for 7 minutes. It will explain every single piece of detail you need to know for the next 12 weeks. Helps people understand what the campaign's about, helps people understand how you can participate and how you can get involved for the raffles. If you are here for the raffles, and I understand there's a lot of people here for the raffles, but I want to make sure that our focus is the kids, and the raffles is obviously the give back to you guys for helping us achieve this, because we're aiming to impact 588 kids, right? That's $20,000 worth, because each pack's worth about $34. And to get into the raffle, you need to follow these steps. The most important thing is, if you want to be in the raffle, you need to make sure you include when you make a donation. I can't click through it because it's going to automatically put in someone else's details. If I press donate now, it's going to come up with this little box where you fill out, your payment details, but there's a little personal message section. And in that little personal message section, which I can show you on here, you need to put the code for the week, right? This is week 1. The code is W01. That detail is literally right here, right? And if you want to see what the weekly prizes are, it will get updated here every single week, right? Some people didn't read the instructions and have gone through it, and I can't manually override it. So please spend some time. You won't miss out. Take some time, read it, understand it. It's the same each week. The difference is it's just a different code. So if you wanted to get into, at least get one ticket into every single thing, right now you can make a $5 donation and just put one code in each one. And you'll guarantee have one ticket in each thing. That way you're covered. But if you're wanting to put because I'm not going to be revealing it tonight, but I will reveal the flow of prizes each week in advance so people can understand what's coming for the next week. So for instance, let's say there's going to be a switch on week 6, right? You could then think, oh, I want to put all my money on week 6 because that's where you have a higher chance of winning, right? And obviously the main event, Me 25, is going to have probably majority of the biggest prizes as well. But we're going to sneak in a couple of big winners across the campaign as well, just to, spread the love. And there's more prizes coming. I should get some of those tomorrow, and I haven't seen them in the flesh yet. So that is the detail. Please spend some time and understand it. You've got plenty of time to do it. Tonight, it's a bit of a trial run. It's not a huge, big prize. We do have 3 prizes, but, you're not missing out on a $450 PSA card or something. So please do take that into account. There's a lot of terms and conditions with it just because we do have to follow terms and conditions and we have to do things the right way to make sure that this can be as successful as possible. And I have to do it the right way. That's for all parties involved. So if there is any questions, I'm more than happy to go through anything right now. Of course, you guys being here live, you get that interaction. If people put a code in, you don't have to be here live to win. Being here live is obviously you get the benefit, you get some opportunities to win some other stuff with our public giveaways and member giveaways, but really just here to make sure we understand what's happening and have some fun. I'm very serious about this because at the end of the day, yes, I want to raise money for the kids, $20,000, and I want you guys to get some really great rewards and benefits for it. But if we can't spend 5 minutes and understand rules and regulations, then, I can't do anything on that side. So please, do it. And I don't want people saying, oh, I donated this much, but I didn't win anything. Well, that's the reality of it. So being pretty frank there. All right. Narayana has said, hope whatever you're working on plans out. Kids at school is always a wonderful blessing. I did. So, I wasn't going to throw Johnny Boy under the bus, but he's already done it. So I confess I did not read the instructions. I just saw the donate button and jumped onto that. So my inability to follow instructions, I made a second donation for the kids. Yes, he did. So if you watch this video, right, this video will take you all the instructions, all the details, everything you need to know. It also is in writing here. And the reason why it's in writing is to very, very clearly say, didn't apply a code, no ticket for the raffle, right? So that's why we've got to be so detailed on it, just to make sure we are following the right ways of everything to get this done. Thank you, folks. All right, so back to some sense of not straightforward, Chris. Tonight we do have 3 chances to win. First place, second place, and third place. We will be doing a duck race. First and second place are going to be walking away with, we've got 2 of these. And I just must say, a lot of this stuff has come from our good friend Justin. Justin has gone above and beyond to make this happen. That's a bit zoomed out. There we go. So we do have 2 of these. One's already packed up. These will be sent out sealed. They're like builder decks kind of thing. So 2 of these will be sent out sealed, and then someone else will be taking home this, which is third prize. Whoever comes third, they will get this opened on stream, and we'll send that out to you as well. So that's going to happen at 9 o'clock. So if you do want to get involved, please jump on over. Make sure you do read the instructions, please. And in the meantime, we're just gonna talk. We're gonna hang out, see how everyone's going, answer any questions. I'm more than happy to do so. Obviously, for the next couple of weeks, well, not next couple of weeks, the next 12 weeks, the priority is raising this money for Backpack with Your Kids. How is everyone doing? We've got Joe in the house as well. Yo, Joe, what's up? And then we've got Tash. That's okay, Tash, no stress. We were just going through the instructions of how to get involved with the raffles and things. And I can see we're on $990 already. We are so close of hitting $1,000, and we're only on day one, which is incredible. Of course, there's some pre-fundraising stuff that I uploaded there this morning, and put that through from what we had accumulated over the last couple of weeks. So very, very grateful for everyone's support in making that happen. Pretty exciting times, and I've got confirmation that we do have we've got a Louis Vuitton like shoulder bag coming. I've got a high-end belt, and we've got some sneakers as well in box. So pretty exciting stuff. That I get that in hand hopefully this week. We've got a couple of switches. Actually, I can probably bring up the prize pool. This is some of the examples of the prizes. I haven't got them all on here because I don't have them all in hand. So I don't know why this card always lands down here, but these are some of the cards that are coming over the next couple of weeks. So obviously we're starting down here today. We've got some really big bangers. I think next week, and I will show it at the end of the stream, we're going to have 2 PSA cards for next week. We've got a switch coming up. We've got 2 switches. One of these was arranged through some of our Instagram, and I'll do a shout out to them when we do it. Make sure they get all the love. We've got a big bundle of these, so there'll be multiple prize winners when we do this. This set right here, if you can see it, that is the full evolutions, and that will be going out to 1 lucky winner as well. So there's some pretty big bangers in here. There is also what we don't actually have in hand yet, and we're hoping we get it back in time. We might not, but we'll probably still use it for Backpacks fundraising, is the card that Wendy won way back when. And Justin's been working very hard to try and get that one graded, and it is going through the process. But it might get back in our hands just in time. It might not. Joe, doing great. Oh, yes. Congratulations. Oh, that's really nice of you. Good stuff. So how's everyone been? What's been going on? How's the week been? Are we all doing strong? Are we all doing well? I know there's lots of talk that everyone's been experiencing some pretty low days on eBay. I'm not going to lie, I have too. Today, majority of my sales have come from non-eBay related sales. So we did Whatnot. I had someone come by wholesale cameras. I had someone come by wholesale laptops yesterday. So this week I've probably done, we've probably done about $1,200 in alternative revenue streams this week, not eBay. And that's why I think it's really important that we understand where our revenue streams are coming from when we're having dips. So like this week we're sitting on 4,600, and yeah, there's, as I said, about 1,200 of that has come from non-eBay at this point. So it's come a bit of a challenge. Stage 4 of 8, which is active grading stage. Interesting. I'm learning lots about this. Got a little flashing light here. That's exciting. That's right. If it doesn't happen, what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably just do it as a sale, or we'll do it as an auction in, before Christmas or something. Hey, top rated, did you? Are you the lucky man that has done it for us? Let's see. Oh, look at that. We're on $1,000 already. Look at that. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, and you've gone ahead and you got some extra W's. I love it. Now, if you guys do want to get bang for bucks, when we do have the big events, because I know that's when people will probably put the most tickets in, if you purchase additional tickets, so like if you buy 5 Santa packs for the kids, you'll get extra tickets. Like that's how it rounds up for you. You'll get some bonus tickets. So definitely something to look out for, especially for there's going to be one day. I'm not going to show this on stream, so let me change this. But there's going to be one day where I think we have, where is it? I think we're going to have potentially over $1,000 in prizes to multiple winners. So definitely, I'm going to be throwing that out a week in advance just to keep everyone on their toes. So next week, I think I said it, we've got 2 PSA cards, which I'll show you at the end of the stream. Just wondering, how much does it cost to get? I think it varies. I don't have the answer for that. Definitely going to have to be a question for Justin to answer. Yo, Mel and Otis, how we doing? Thanks for being here, folks. We're at 1K already. 1K already. That's incredible, team. Nothing new to report. A PSA is worth it. I've got some cards that I think 100%. I mean, folks, if anyone has questions, Justin's your boy. And if you want to look up the PSA values, Cammy boy, if you know what the card is, put the card code, like, the 183 out of 254 on what set, or you can just go to this website, which is called Poke Data, and you can look it up, and you can actually look up what it goes for at a certain PSA. Definitely worth sussing out. Definitely worth sussing out. It is. Is this a typical time? Yeah, 100%. Like this time of the year is always lower, and it just never gets easier, Jason. Like it always. And I think I spoke about this last week. I'm going to put it up on screen, give you guys a good clarity on it. So this is my favorite sheet to look at, simply because it tells a story, right? So you can see the different color codes here. The different color codes being purple being this year, green being last year, yellow being year 3, red being year 2, blue being year 1. But as you can see here, around July, August, where I've got my mouse, essentially there's always a dip. There is this trend of this dip last year, the year before, but around this time, there's always a dip, and then it shoots back up in August. Now, some of this data is a little bit diluted simply because only 2.5 years of this is clothing. But that still tells us from year 3, clothing always has a dip, as you can see here. So it is expected we'll see another jump up in August when people get their tax money back, and then it drops down again. Usually it comes back in the school holidays around September, and then October we have there's just that week where everyone's spending money getting ready for Christmas, and then it kind of just flatlines out on a more average basis. But I also put my store and time away around end of year, so that's why that gets a little bit diluted. But definitely tracking this data has been one of the most important features of understanding where things are from a mental perspective, because otherwise it can drive you insane. At the moment, the only way to grade with PSA is through Australia PSA dealer. $40 per card. I've actually got some cards I want to do, but I'm waiting till I've got a good amount. Yo, Wendy, we were just chatting about you, talking about your card. It's on stage 4 of 8, I think we were saying, on its way back. So hopefully we'll have it by the end of the event. If we don't, we're just going to find a way to auction it off and raise as much money as possible. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, that's all the cards that Tash won. If you flick me a message on Instagram, cool. Etta H wants to say hi, Otis and Mum. Yeah, so look, it can get drawn out depending on how busy they are, but if it doesn't land by the main event, what we'll end up doing is we'll just do a special after party or something, Wendy, and we'll just have to either sell it on eBay to get the highest price or do an auction off to a community basis or something. I think that's probably just going to be the fairest way to get the most outcome out of it. Yeah. And I guess the good thing is the longer we wait, potentially the more value it becomes. So it might work out in our favor at the end of it. All right. Sweet. We're still getting a few more donations coming through. Thank you so much. We're already on 1,020. This is great. I'm so motivated for this year. I think we're going to do it, guys. I think we're going to hit 20,000. That's the goal. I think we can. If anyone needs your PSA needs, Justin is your boy. Jump over to his Instagram. Be nice. Don't spam him. I didn't actually have any questions come through on Instagram. It's been a pretty busy day. There's a lot of people doing whatnot at the moment. People just jumping in between streams. I did mine, and there was 2 other people back to back. I was just on Retro Rescuers before this. It's just wild. But it's pretty cool. I was talking to Justin before this that there could be some really great opportunities for us to, do whatnot as whether it's this year or next year as an additional way to raise money for backpacks. Could be a lot of fun. Excuse me. Now, if anyone did want to actually have a chance of, I'm going to just change that. If anyone did want a chance to win something from the public today. I can share the link. I think I put it in the thing, but we do have a public giveaway at the end of the event. If anyone wants to jump in, it is right there. If anyone wants to jump in, you can get in there. Basically, you can win some raffle tickets or some Pokemon cards. The raffle tickets, basically, automatically, I will just purchase you a ticket for next week if you win. And then for members, it's the same. Members, you have to access it from the community page. So yeah, a lot of opportunity there. Just way to give back. I don't really have much Pokemon cards. We do have Destined Rivals, which we were able to pick up. But what we're going to be doing with those is I'm probably going to be doing these as runner-up prizes over the next coming weeks so that there's lots of chances for people to be winning. So we'll be opening that up probably from next week, potentially even. And then we'll be using them as additional runner-up prizes just to, yeah, so that way there's lots of winners opportunity. That way your $5 goes a long way. Just shuffle this bag. All right, we've got Robo Groove has said, if you registered as a charity on Whatnot and eBay, don't you cheap? Yes, but I'm not the charity. So Backpacks would have to do that through their own approach. And if they wanted me to be the host, I could do that. But yeah, you do get discounts and things like that, 100%. I've noticed that Whatnot is like becoming, like, it's just, people are just going crazy on it. I can understand why. Like I didn't really have any intentions of doing it. And I'm like, oh, I'll give it a go. And I can see why people are jumping on it at the moment. It's just wild. Out of this one. Oh, Justin, I haven't even looked at this set. Let's have a look at it right now. Oh, is that this one? This big boy, it's going for $592. Look, if we pull that tonight, that's going to be wild. Whoever wins this pack, geez, you could have $500 sitting there. So that's raw. At a PSA, what? Are you kidding me? It's going for $1,600. Can someone tell me why is this PSA right here sitting at $4,000? That has to be a glitch. Like, that has to be a mistake. Doesn't make sense. I think that's a mistake. But the Team Rocket's Mewtwo is probably legit. I haven't really looked at this. I like the Garchomp. The Garchomp's pretty cool. I also like the Ho-Oh. He's really nice as well. Some beautiful cards. The artwork in oh, that's nice as well. He's cool. Some beautiful cards in this. Absolutely beautiful cards. Jeez. Hopefully we get some bangers over the next couple of weeks. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Thought I had thought I had another Destined Rivals. Maybe I got the two. I don't know where I put it. Thought I had two blister packs. I don't know where I put it. All right. So we've got 5 minutes till we're going to get into the raffle. So if you want to jump in for week one, make sure you jump in with WO1 code. You have to put the code in. If you put 0 instead of O or O instead of 0, it's all good. But yes, please put the code in. Bogus sale. Yeah, right. Okay. Where are the frogs in the background? Too quiet. No, the frogs usually come when it starts to warm up. So usually around spring and summer, actually. Yeah. I always forget about putting background music in this stuff. The Misty Psyduck. I didn't see that one. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, that's nice too. Wow, Johnny Boy. Jeez. I haven't been opening anything. It's just, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know where I put the, oh, there it is there, I think. Yeah. I haven't been opening anything and just really trying to save my money. And look, a lot of my money has been going into this. Like I've paid for a few things just to make sure we've got over the edge. But at the same time, it's like a lot of the money that comes from YouTube then pays for the giveaways and stuff. So, and I'm really just putting all my other money. I'm saving for a house at the moment and just puts back into the business, really, because I feel like it's the best bang for buck. All right, we've got 4 minutes and we're going to do a duck race. There will be a little bit of a 5-minute, interlude where I just put everything together because I have to download the entries and put them in. You will have your names go into the duck race. Your receipt number is to validate that it exists. I'll be doing all of the validation tracking from day one to the end. I'm chasing the ETB sleeves for my master set. If anyone opens it, what for the Destined Rivals? Interesting. So when you say for the master set, you need the ETB sleeves as well. Jeez, I'm learning lots. Is it, like I didn't know that was a thing for the master set. Oh yes. So for those that joined late, 100% you can, Wendy. So if you want to jump in early and put in some W codes, you can do it whenever you want. It's just that's why we have the codes, is because not everyone wants to get involved with the Pokemon stuff. Some people are going to just want the handbag, like when we do the handbag. So by all means, please, you can donate now. You can do $5 for every week. Just you'll have to do 12 different ones, and that's going to be the best way to do it. And then each week, if you want to top up, you can just add more entries. That's why we got to trace it and track it, because it's not as easy as last time. It's not as easy as last time. But yeah, I mean, I think it is straightforward. Once people understand it, just take 5 minutes to read and it's easy done. But yeah, you can do as many as you like. There is actually a cap of 7,200 tickets, actually, which if we get to that, we'll probably hit $36,000 in revenue, like in funds for the fundraiser. But if we hit that, it just basically means that anything after those tickets have sold, the rest will just be giveaways and they won't be raffles. That's just because that's following Victorian standard guidelines. Is anyone getting black and white product this Friday? No, I didn't pre-order any. I probably should check, shouldn't I, Jason? You'll be hooked on Whatnot now. I think dedicated shows do better because it does better. Yeah, so next week, I've already just set up my vintage one. That will be going, we'll be doing a vintage one. So if people are interested in getting involved, there's going to be some pretty cool stuff over there. It's definitely becoming a nice little fun place to hang out and see what other people are up to and all that different stuff. But if people are interested, I'll put the show link. All right, we've got 1 minute and I'll start pulling in the entries. If you submit after 9 o'clock, it's not going to, well, it will submit, but I'm going to do a timestamp. The reason why we have to be cutting off these things is because it all takes time. All right, it's 9 o'clock now. I'm going to start to prep this now. So just talk among yourselves, folks. I'll get this happening in the background. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. All right. Beautiful. Shouldn't actually take too long at all. All right, done. All right. How many people have got the W's? We've got 1, 2, 3. Just got to do the W01s tonight. So for the raffle tonight, there is 10 people have entered, and then it comes down to how much money you've done. All right, so I just got to break this down as well. Divided by 5. All right, we filter by W01. So there's a bit of a sequence of things that I have to do to get this result. All right, let's see. Someone has done the 34, which means you get a little bit more. Yeah, so if people that did the $34, that means you get a couple of extra bonus, I think it was. You get 8 tickets instead of, yeah, okay. Rounds up a little bit. So put that as 8. And we put that as 8. All right, so there's going to be a total of, let's see. Sorry, folks. There's a total of 35 entries tonight, which is pretty cool. Now we're just going to I'm going to start to set up the duck race. And what I'm going to do with the duck race is I'm actually going to separate the names up, like not in a single line. I'm going to shuffle them all around. And I think that's going to make it a little bit more, just makes it look a bit more sensible, if you know what I mean. All right, so we've got 2 tickets for this person. We have 8 tickets for this person. I appreciate these people jumping in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have 2 for this person. Okay. This takes just a little bit of time, folks. We got Dion's jumped in. Thank you, Dion. Good luck. Then we've got a couple people more. I'm excited. This next 12 weeks is going to be, it's going to be busy. It's going to be wild, but it's going to be good. And it's all for kids. And to be able to report back to Backpacks and say, like, we're already on $1,000, like, it's just going to blow their minds. Another 8 for this individual. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got Mel and Otis. Mel and Otis. And then lucky last. Looks like we've got Cammy Boy there as well. All right. Yo. I'll be all in on the switches as my 2 daughters want one. Sweet. Maybe you'll win both. Yo, Emma, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're just about to do the raffle for those that have entered in time. All right. So total of, should be total of, geez, this gets confusing. Should be 35, sorry, 35. All right, we'll get up the duck race. I've shuffled all the names as best as possible, so the names aren't all together. All right, edit list. Let me share screen now. All right. Now remember, if people's names aren't here, it's because you haven't put the code in. I'm not going to explain that again. All right, let's get rid of this. I've shuffled the names. There's all the names. 34. Oh, there should be 35. Where's the one that's missing? Hang on. There is a name missing. Whose name is missing? That's annoying. It's probably, where is it? All right, we've got that. I think it is 3. Oh no, that's right. Why is there? Who's missing? Maybe it's Regan. I think it is. All right, found the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's right. Someone's name is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Who is missing? Sorry, folks. Just making sure we've got all the names in. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. I see where it is now. I see where it is. We missed Adam's name. Okay. We're back in game now. All right. Let me just share screen. Feel like I need to sneeze. There we go, 35. Okay. Yo, Shrimpy. I need to sneeze, sorry. We will do a, let's do a 1 minute 37. Why not? Well, no, you're in there now, Adam. I've got you in there. I made sure. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. We'll get this. You'll get it sealed. If I don't have your postal address, I will reach out to you within. We'll reach out for you to give the details within 7 days, and then whoever wins this, which is third place, we will be opening this on stream for you. All right. Oh, Malinotis are out front. Jeez. Here we go. This is for the raffle, and then we've got some giveaways to wrap up the end of the evening. Extraction. Cameron's out the back. Wendy's out back. Here we go. Good luck, duckies. All right, we're up to the final 30 seconds. Here we go. It's where things get a little bit wild. I reckon Adam could win or Wendy. They're at the back at the moment. John's also at the back. This could go either way. I mean, John's got quite a few names in there. Oh, here we go. Jeez, everyone just pulled back all of a sudden. Who's going to come out of the depths? Oh, I think it's going to be Johnny Boy. Oh, Wendy's taking a shoot. Wendy's taking a shoot for it. Oh, my goodness. Wendy. Wow. All right. So first place. Oh, nice. We had Wendy come first. Johnny Boy Francis second. So Wendy and John, you've both taken home one of these. So I'll get these sent out to you. They're just basically, starter decks. They are in Japanese. And Dion has come third. So we're going to be opening up this one for Dion. Well done, team. How exciting. Let me just need to write these things down before I forget. Where's my texter? There it is. All right, first place, Wendy. Well done. Get that sent out to you, Wendy. These are worth about $25, $30 at the moment. Wait a bit longer and they'll probably go up. And then we got Johnny Boy Francis coming in second. And then third, which we're going to open right now, is for Dion. Well done, Dion. All right, let's open this up for Dion. And Wendy and Johnny Boy, I'll get this sent out to you. It'll probably be tomorrow, most likely. Tomorrow or Friday. How exciting. All right, we do still have the giveaways. If people want to jump into the giveaways, we've got the public giveaway. I'll just get that up there while we're opening this up. Chance to get into the public giveaway. Members, you can go to the community page and jump in there if you want to get in. Public giveaway. There you go. And then at the end of the stream, I'll show you guys what we're doing for next week to give you some ideas. All right, so I've never opened any of this. This is super exciting. Good luck, Dion. Let's see if we can get you a banger. Dion's done pretty well in the past. Let's get that Mewtwo. Oh, these are beautiful cards. Look at that Growlithe. Oh, that was like my OG card when I was playing Pokemon Ruby. I mean, my OG Pokemon. Electabuzz, Rosiella, Mimikyu. Oh, come on. Cynthia's Power Weight. Little Muck. Looks like he's looking between his legs. All right, here we go. I don't think there's anything there. Oh, you still got something. Yen Mega. I can't say he's crazy, but, you know, he's better than nothing. Yen Mega. All right, let's get him sleeved up. Well done, Dion. At least you're taking something home. Thanks for getting involved. So each week there will be multiple winners, right? Multiple winners. So we're going to try and make your $5 or your tickets that you put in go as far as possible. Give everyone a fighting chance. And there's probably going to be some sneaky little things that I'll do to, you know, increase the power and all that stuff. But we'll keep it interesting as we go. Don't you worry. You're welcome, Dion. Not the Mewtwo that Justin wanted, but all right, let's get that all team bagged up. I'll get that one out to Dion. All right, next up is we have some giveaways. We're going to get into the public. We'll do a spinning wheel, and then we'll do some members. Now, the way it's going to work tonight for the public, I've got 2 giveaways. We're going to give you 1 raffle ticket, and that the way that works is I will just enter that in for you next week automatically under your name. Okay, and you're going to also get a pack of cards tonight. Whether you want the cards is up to you. We're going to do the spinning wheel for the public, and then we'll do a duck race for the members. So the public is now closed. Just like that. We've got a total of 18 folks jumping in for the public. Well done. Just get these across to the spinning wheel. All right, a whole bunch of you tonight. Love it. All right, let's shuffle this up. Bring you across. There's the spinning wheel. Here we go. We've got 2 winners tonight. Let's do it. Let's do it. I thought it was going to be Wendy again. We got Katerina. Well done. For first place, and then second, and you'll get a raffle ticket as well. I'll put it in for you next week, and I'll send you some details on that. Oh, Dion's sweeping up back to back. Dion's nice. Dion is back. All right, let's that was cool. Let's open this up. We'll do Katrina first. You've actually been winning a fair bit of recent too. Little Alley Kid. Little Tinky Tough. Yeah, Lion's Arc. You've been winning a fair bit. Russell. Steenie. Counter Catcher. Absol. Nugstack. And nothing there. Oh, that is a nice card. No hits there, but what I can give you is a hit from my hit pile. Oh, there you go. We'll give you that one, Katrina. So I'll send this out to you. You know how it works. You've been part of the process now for a couple of weeks. So, Justin, I pulled the full art Mewtwo in the first pack. I opened a case of ETBs and threw. Jeez. All right, next up is Dion. I wonder if Dion's going to win in the members as well. Maybe it's Dion's night tonight. All right, here we go, Dion. Good luck, sir. Little Porygon. Seedrop. Magpie. Vanillity. Turbo Energize. Wugtrio. Techno Radar. Milotic. Crobat. Interesting. And nothing. So I'll give you a little hit. Hey. Still got something, Dion. Well done. All right, we're going to move on to the members now. And then I'll show you guys what we've got for next week. And there's probably going to be some little things on top. As more prizes come in, like there is still people donating stuff. We will just up it and, you know, shuffle it around as needed. But I'm trying to keep the dollars somewhat increasing each week, but we will have a couple of surprise ones mid campaign as well. I would encourage people to please share this with other people as well. All right, we're going to jump into the members now. Members, we've got 11 of you in here tonight. Well done. This is for duck race. Good old duck race. All right, let's race again. Configure this, edit the list. All right, members. Here we go. I've got 11 of you tonight. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, let's we'll do a minute 37 again. Here we go. I reckon Katrina's going to win. Look, she's sitting out the back again. Dion and Braden, or maybe Dion and Braden as well, sitting out the back. And Dusty Duck, she knows what's what. Jeez, this can go either way. Oh, I haven't even put down what the members are getting. While that's happening, let me do this. Totally forgot. All right, 48 seconds. There will be a there will also be a wooden spoon prize. 3 for 3 here. Maybe. There could be. Oh, this is, here we go, 15 seconds. It could go either way now. Everyone's backed off. Who's going to come? Oh, it might be Justin. Extraction's making a push. Is Dion going to come out of nowhere? No. Oh, Extraction. Oh, okay. Tonight is Extraction, L, and Huddy. Well done. So Extraction, you've come in first. Huddy, you've come in second. And who do we have for the wooden spoon? Ah, Katrina. Katrina, as the wooden spoon, you can have the option to either get another raffle ticket, like I'll add it to your quota, or you can get a pack of Pokemon cards. Katrina, what would you like? While I get these other folks sorted. Katrina, what would you like? Would you like another raffle ticket added, or would you like a pack of cards as the wooden spoon? Extraction's going to be getting 2 packs and 2 raffle tickets. Hardy's getting 2 packs and 2 raffle tickets for next week. All right, we're just going to wait for Katrina to let me know. I'm going to start with Extraction for now. Get happening. Katrina has asked for a pack of cards. Okay, wow, she's set. Look at that. All right, let's start with Extraction. Katrina, you're a changed woman. Once you start, it's hard to stop. She's like, do it. All right, this is for Extraction. Pack number 1 for Extraction. I feel like there should be something in this. Nothing in that one. All right, can we get a hit in number 2? Then we'll move on to Huddy. Here we go. Can we get something in here? Pack number 2. Come on, Extraction. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, Extraction, I'll give you something. Oh, that's a cute little one. It's a pink one. PDD would love that. All right, Extraction, you still got something, and you're also going to get 2 tickets next week. So I'll let you know how that's done once I've done it for you. I'll be taking notes of all this, so don't you worry. I've got a big Excel sheet that I'm tracking all this in. All right, so this is for, that was for extraction. Now, if anyone, please do let me know if you guys want me to, because a lot of you are going to be multiple winners over this next couple of weeks. If there's things that you're happy for me to hold on to for like a couple of weeks or a month or something, and then I send them out in bulk, do let me know, because it will help us save on postage. But I'm also happy to send it within the same week. There's no problem with that too. I think puppy dog and extraction, you guys have said that I can, hold for a week or two as I build up, because you usually win a lot. But just, I just want to make sure people's comfortable with that. No pressure to do that. All right, we're moving on to Huddy now. Let's see if Huddy can get us a hit. Johnny Boy has said, hold on to my things until the end. Okay. I can make you a big box. Hopefully you win heaps. Come on, Huddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, nothing in there. Let's see if we can do it again for Huddy. Hold it. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Everyone's saying, please hold on. I appreciate that. But at any time, if you say, can you please send? You just tell me. I'll do it. I mean, you guys have been here since day one, so like, I'm good for it anyway, but it's just, I always like to make sure everyone's comfortable. You just can't win the switches, Johnny Boy. Ah, jeez. Oh, okay. Finally, Huddy got something. Well done, buddy. Oh, jeez. I thought we were going to miss out there. It's going to be tough, wasn't it? Where's my sleeves? There they are. All covered by Pokemon packs. All right. You'll need a warehouse for it now. All the storing. All right, we'll top load this. Everything's getting swallowed. There we go. All right, and then we're going to open up Katrina's. And then I'll show you what we've got for next week, folks, which is pretty cool. Well done, Huddy. All right, let's open up Katrina's now. See if she can get a hit. Maybe she'll get a hit. Oh, that pack opened really good. Wow. All right, let's do this. I feel like there's going to be a banger in this one. Here we go. Hey, not a banger, but a hit. Better than nothing. That's cool. Well done. Katrina, you're going to be having quite the collection, aren't you? Well done. Beautiful card. All right, here we go. Beautiful stuff. All right, so now, before I finish, is there any questions? Does anyone need me to clarify anything about the whole campaign for the fundraiser? I'm going to check if we've got any more money that has come through. Please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. Actually, you can reach out to me at any time, and I'm more than happy to answer anything because that's my number one priority, to make this as smooth and simple as possible and understanding as possible. That is the number one priority. And okay, so I'm going to share screen. This is where we've landed, $1,074 at the moment, which is just incredible, folks. We've got 12 weeks to go. So obviously, even if we were doing $1,000 a week, it's not going to work. So what I need from you is to help share. When I do my weekly posts on Instagram, when we've got the big $750 PSAs, share it to other people. At the end of the day, yes, it means that there's a more chance that you won't win. But the idea is we want to hit this. We want to hit these targets. I'm all for it. If we get 10 people that enter for a $750 giveaway, lucky you guys. But at the same time, that's not going to get us to $20,000, right? So we really need to see if we can, extend this out to the Pokemon community. I know Justin and John, you guys can probably help here a fair bit. There's a few people that I know that I'm going to reach out to just to, just get it out in front of people. Let people know, especially you got friends, close friends. We don't want to have too many crazies coming in and, abusing the system or something and getting it messy. But I mean, everyone's entitled to a ticket, right? But if you think there's some genuine people that are willing to put some good dollars in and, have a good time around it, then, get them involved, right? So I've added this here for raffles. Please read the instructions and rules to ensure your entry counts. Can't be much clearer. Watch the video. It's me. You're used to watching me. It's just a heart to heart. Right? And then all the details are down here. Now for the prizes next week, the minimum prizes for next week, what I already know that we've got, I'm going to show you. I've pulled these out just before. Justin, I love that you put everything in these bags because it gets really exciting. So one person will be taking home, ooh, this one's got a little bit of sticker residue, but this little guy, I believe he's worth $60 at the time of when you sent it. There we go. Yeah, you might have to, Justin. You might have to. That's why you've got it. Hey, Regan, that's rough. All right, so we got this one that will be happening next week. And then what have we got in here? Let's see. Oh, we got a $30 one and, oh, nice little V-Star. And, of course, there will be some Destined Rivals. There'll be a whole bunch of other cards that we'll have for runner-up prizes as well. So next week, we're looking at about, it's probably closer to about $100 in value in just the 2 PSA cards. And then with the Destined Rivals, we're probably getting close to about 150 by the time I've done all the giveaways. Just to remind everyone that the giveaways, like, they're going to get pretty crazy. And like I said, I haven't even got everything. Last week we had the $1,500 Da Vinci bag. And like this Mew right here is worth $750. This Crystal Charizard, the ice, I think it's the Ice Crack. That one is like $650. The set that I love is this set down here. This is the Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire set. That thing's worth like $450. I think it was $300 maybe. This set here is worth about $450, $500. There's some really incredible stuff in here. That Switch Zelda is brand new. I literally picked that up just last week. I also picked up this Switch bundle last week as well. The game is sealed. It comes with the original 90s Topps playing cards with the chewing gum still in it. It's sealed. And the Switch has hardly been played. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff, folks. And then we've still got the bag to come. We've still got the luxury belt, and then we've still got some shoes to come as well. And anything else that pops up in between. Oh, there's a big bundle of Dungeons and Dragons as well. Like we're talking about probably 5 or 6 big, thick books. Those things are worth a fair bit as well. So many things coming, folks. Really appreciate you getting involved. You can get into the raffles anytime you want. You don't have to wait on a weekly basis. That's all set up. So if you've got an extra $5 that you've, picked up from an eBay sale, go chuck it in for, week 7 or something, right? Share it with other people or buy a ticket for a friend, or go sponsor a Santa pack for a family friend or something and tell them like, this is what you've got. You've got an entry to a ticket, and you've also, given a Santa pack to a child this Christmas. So you can do all those amazing things, right? Get excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited for all of this. I'm excited to see people's faces when they win some amazing prizes. And I'm also very excited to see that we can hit this 20,000. Appreciate you all. Please reach out at any time if you need any help, questions, confusion, open book. Appreciate you all hanging out. Yeah, we'll be back here again next week doing it all again. I do have a Whatnot stream next week as well in the middle of the day. And of course, all the usual content's coming out too. So I'll see you when I'm looking at you. And thank you so much. We've raised $1,000 already. And I'll see you next week. Ciao.